A tree that stands completely different from every forest in the world, alone and silent. A place where beneath the ground, the world's largest stockpile of nuclear weapons lies hidden. From bizarre missile accuracy markings in China's deserts, to the dramatic sight of pulling out a 500-ton ship stuck in the Suez Canal. Sometimes, Google Earth doesn't just show us satellite images. It reveals secrets far beyond our imagination. And today, we will try to uncover some of those satellite mysteries. Welcome once again to iFlare TV. Near New Mexico, a strange mound can be seen on the ground, covering around 14 acres. Its square shape clearly suggests this is not natural, but man-made. From the east and west, two roads lead directly into an underground tunnel. The entire area is secured with several watchtowers, showing just how sensitive this site is. Close by, the Kirtland Underground Munitions Storage Center reveals the truth. This is a special American weapons storage site. Inside the Kirtland Air Force Base, in the city of Albuquerque, this facility is believed to be the largest nuclear weapons storage site in the world, holding an estimated 2,500 nuclear warheads. Details about its construction remain classified, but according to rough estimates, underground vaults lie as deep as 80 to 120 feet. Historical Google Earth imagery shows that this site was constructed between 1985 and 1991, at the very peak of the Cold War between America and the Soviet Union. Our second location lies in Nevada desert, considered one of America's most barren and lifeless areas. From a satellite view, at an altitude of 3,800 feet, a massive square boundary is clearly visible. Zooming inside the square, strange shapes appear. Letters like H, O, X, and L, along with several geometric designs. These structures, spread over 18 acres of desert, stand in a place so remote that the nearest town is hundreds of miles away. So the question arises, what are these mysterious shapes? And why were they built? Historical imagery shows their construction between 2006 and 2010. Tire tracks from vehicles can also be spotted nearby. After deep research, it was revealed this is the U.S. Navy's Fallon Range Training Complex, spread across 84,000 acres. Here, various ground targets are built, and these structures are part of those very targets. These aren't real buildings, but metal containers designed to look like fake towns or villages. Air-to-ground missile tests are carried out on them. Spy planes and satellites also use these targets for zoom calibration and coordinate accuracy testing. Within this same complex lies a huge circular structure with exact north, south, east, and west directional lines drawn on it. This too is used for spy satellite calibration. When satellites orbit the Earth, they must confirm their zoom and focus. They need precise, visible targets on the ground, known shapes, sizes, and coordinates. And that is exactly the purpose of these Nevada desert structures. Now we move to China's Taklamakan Desert. Right in the middle of the desert, over 500 acres, lies a gigantic grid pattern. So massive that even spy planes flying at 80,000 feet can easily spot it without any instruments. Though today much of it is covered by sand, back in 2005, it looked very clear. This site too belongs to the Chinese military for satellite calibration and missile targeting. Such patterns are used to improve the accuracy of drones, spy planes, and guided missiles. China has built dozens of mysterious structures across this desert, many of which remain unexplained. Just west of it, strange square markings appear. Each square is 45 meters wide and 45 meters long, with deep pits between them, 3 to 5 meters across, big enough to fit a car. These squares stretch in a perfectly straight 5.2-kilometer line. Their alignment is so precise, every single square is exactly parallel to the line. Some of these have since been covered with roads and wind turbines, but historical imagery from 2004 shows them clearly. Even in blurred 1985 images, faint parallel lines can be seen. No clear explanation exists, but since this area is part of China's missile testing range, it is strongly believed these are marks for missile accuracy tests. If that is true, their precision is simply incredible. Now, to West Africa, Mauritania. In the city of Nouadhibou lies a port with a shocking sight. At first glance, it looks confusing, but zoom in and you realize these are thousands of fishing boats tied together. Fishermen here rely on these boats, as Mauritania's fishing industry is a vital part of its GDP. But the port is too small, so boats are anchored side by side. The Atlantic Ocean here is known for violent storms. If boats aren't secured properly, they can be destroyed. So, every day, fishermen tie their boats together for safety and to share the anchoring costs. During COVID-19 lockdowns, this port was even more crowded. Satellite images from October 2020 show the extreme congestion. Next, we head into the Pacific Ocean. 635 kilometers south of New Zealand lies Campbell Island. This island is mostly green, covered with grasslands and shrubs. But what shocks researchers is the entire island has only one single tree. A Sitka spruce tree, planted here in 1901 during an expedition. According to Guinness World Records, this is the world's loneliest tree, because the nearest other tree is 275 kilometers away on Auckland Island. Now, to the Amazon rainforest, the largest forest on Earth. In many satellite images, huge areas appear blurred. Google Earth does not update images where high-resolution coverage is unnecessary. But in some parts, mysterious circular huts can be spotted. Deep in the Brazilian-Venezuelan border region, these belong to isolated Amazon tribes, likely the Yanomami people. The circular huts are called shibonos, traditional communal housing where the entire tribe lives under one roof. These tribes survive as hunter-gatherers, relying on monkeys and fish for food. Settlements are usually built near rivers, and for illnesses they depend on jungle herbs as medicine. This region is extremely remote. No towns exist within 250 kilometers. The forest is so dense, reaching here on foot is nearly impossible. Across the Amazon, more than 400 tribes exist. Around 100 of them have no contact with the outside world. It is estimated that nearly 1 million people live across the Amazon rainforest. Now, let's turn to Egypt. Near the entrance of the Suez Canal, satellite images captured a bizarre scene. What you see here is a semi-submersible vessel with a massive dredger ship on top of it. The dredger is digging out mud and sediment from the canal seabed. It seems the Chinese semi-submersible ship, Yaohua, accidentally got stuck at the canal's entrance. The dredger then cleared the seabed to make way for it. Semi-submersible ships like Yaohua weigh more than 500 tons. They are used for transporting oversized cargo. Because of their design, the rear sinks underwater with heavy containers, and in shallow areas they often touch or get stuck in the seabed. And that's exactly what happened here. We hope you enjoyed today's exploration of satellite mysteries. Don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you for your love and support in the comments. See you again in the next thrilling video.